Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the rise of Rajputs in India, how they originated, and eventually how they rose into power. Rajput is a Sanskrit word which is Rajputra, that means the son of a king. Rajputs were originally peasants or they were pastoral communities. They used to do agriculture. Later on, over time, they became warriors. The Rajputs ruled over the northern, western, central, as well as eastern parts of India. There were 36 states under the Rajput rule. The Rajputs included the Palas of Bengal, the Chauhans of Delhi and Ajmer, the Rathors of Kannauj, Guhilas or Sisodias of Mewar, the Chandelas of Bundelkhand region, the Paramars of Malwa region, the Senas of Bengal, and the Solankis of Gujarat. Let's first talk about the Rajput dynasty of Palas of Bengal, which ruled over the Bengal, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Gangetic Plain region from 750 to 1161 CE. Gopala was the founder of the Pala dynasty. Pala originally means a protector. The first ruler of Pal dynasty, Gopal, was elected by the people. He was the representative of the people and did not inherit the state. Gopala even extended his empire till Magadh, which is the present day Madhya Pradesh. After the death of the first ruler of the Pala dynasty, Gopala, his son, inherited the throne. His name was Dharampala. Dharampala was a Buddhist ruler. He had adopted Buddhism. He had even expanded his empire, including Kannauj, Bihar, and Bengal. He was the one to have revived and restored the Nalanda University by granting 200 villages, and also had built many monasteries, including the Vikramshila University and Monastery, which was the most important Buddhist monastery at that time next to Ujjain and Nalanda. This monastery had 100 teachers and 1000 students and spread Buddhist learning, culture, and religion. After Dharampal died, his son Devapal succeeded him. He ruled over the region and the kingdom from 810 to 850 CE. He was the most powerful ruler of the Pala dynasty. He ruled over the northern parts of India and also included Assam and Odisha. Many inscriptions which are found during this period shows that Devapal was a very successful ruler and had also captured various kingdoms around. His son succeeded him. His name was Mahipal, who ruled over the kingdom from 998 to 1038 AD. He was a very powerful ruler, but after his death, the Palas declined. They became weak and they declined. The last ruler was Govindpal, who was very weak, thus ended the Pala dynasty. Now let's talk about the Chauhans, who were the Rajputs who ruled over Delhi and Ajmer. They were basically feudal lords or landlords who owned lands, and gradually they became powerful and started ruling. They belonged originally from Gujarat. They were called as Pratiharas. Initially, their kingdom only existed around Ajmer. Later on, it was made independent by the Chauhans in 1101 AD. And then they captured Ujjain and Delhi from the Paramars, who also ruled and were the Rajputs in the 12th century, thus shifting the capital to the city of Delhi. The most important and significant ruler of this period from the Chauhan dynasty was Prithviraj Chauhan. Prithviraj Chauhan, who was a warrior king, he resisted the Muslim rule in India. He was born in 1168 AD. He was the son of Someshwar Chauhan, the king of Ajmer. His mother's name was Karpura Devi. In his youth days, Prithviraj Chauhan was very intellectual. He was very sharp, brilliant, brave, and also had excellent military skills. Prithviraj Chauhan was quite proficient in mathematics, medicine, in history, in military defense, in philosophy and theology. He also had a love for archery. He could hit his target on the basis of only sound. There are many interesting stories on Prithviraj Chauhan. There is also an epic written in Braj Bhasha, which is a different language and dialect, which is called as Prithviraj Raso. This Braj Bhasha epic was written on the basis of his life in the 12th century. It is written by Chand Pardoi, who was the court poet at that time. Prithviraj Raso gives us a detailed account about the life of Prithviraj Chauhan. There is a legend that his wife Samyukta, who was a daughter of Jayachand, the king of Kannauj, was secretly married. But Jayachand and Prithviraj were enemies or rivals. They could not see each other. So Jayachand decided to conduct a Rajasuya ceremony, which was a Swayamvar for Samyukta. In the Rajasuya ceremony, which was a Swayamvar where the lady had to choose her own groom, Jayachand had invited many princely states and their rulers except for Prithviraj Chauhan, whereas he had placed a statue to torment and insult him. Prithviraj was watching all this in disguise. Samyukta had selected and had put the garland on the statue of Prithviraj and had selected him as her husband. Therefore, eloped along with Prithviraj on his horse. In 1191 AD, Muhammad of Ghori had entered into India. He was a Muslim Ghurid leader and ruler of the dynasty. It is said that Jayachand was so jealous of Prithviraj Chauhan that he had invited Muhammad Ghori in order to capture Prithviraj Chauhan. Thus, the first battle of the Rhine was fought between Muhammad of Ghori and Prithviraj Chauhan, and Prithviraj Chauhan had defeated Muhammad Ghori. It is said that Muhammad of Ghori had attacked Prithviraj Chauhan 17 times and was defeated by him. In 1192 AD, Ghori returned with Turkish archers. He had better artilleries as well as weaponaries. Thus, the Rajputs suffered and were defeated. Later on, at Sirsa, Prithviraj was captured. Thus, after his execution, there was an end to the dynasty. Even though Prithviraj Chauhan had died, but his stories had inspired Hindus as well as Indians from a very long period of time. His folklores are still sung in Rajasthan and left an incredible mark in the history.